Welcome back. It's mid-morning on WKYT, showcasing Kentucky's finest chefs, favorite recipes, and more. Tim Farmer has a new show coming to the WKYT very soon.
Yeah, from the garden to the table, it explores all things culinary in the state. We welcome Tim Farmer now with more on Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen.
Hey, good to see you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
How did this idea come about?
You know what? I've always cooked.
Yeah.
And, you know, I try recipes, and I have all my friends come in, and they're guinea pigs. You know, they say, well, you know, and the stuff they liked, I would want more and more people to come in and cook for. On my day job, I would do recipes with wild game, and people would try that and really like it. And they said, why don't you do this type of recipe or that type of recipe? Well, I think it's a responsibility to the sportsman to show that, hey, we're using that wild game, which is organic, fresh, wonderful meat. But we need to step outside that a little bit, too, and I'm going to do canning tips. Remember the stuff you used to hate to help your grandparents with?
Oh, but you'd love to eat it.
Yeah.
Man.
But, you know, they still sell a lot of jars in a lot of Kentucky, right? Yeah.
That's exactly right. And, you know, with the Kentucky Proud movement and all the local stuff being that you can find in farmers markets around Kentucky, people are paying more attention to what they're putting in their bodies nowadays. And I think that with that current movement, it's time to talk about it. We're going to cook ourselves. We're going to go out there and we're going to visit restaurants throughout the state. We're going to talk to chefs. We might have a little music on board every now and then. We'll do some holiday themed shows. It's going to be fun.
And it looks fun. We're looking at a little of the video of how things have shaped up, and it looks colorful and fast moving and quick. And, you know, we've talked about a lot of the current trends that are really pushing the show, but you brought with you some past inspiration to share with us who really started your path on the whole cooking, road.
Now, this fellow right here, his name is Raoul Dupree. And he was such a neat individual. He was a Frenchman. He was from Lyon, France. He was a resistance fighter during World War II, and he told me all kinds of interesting stories. He went on a French polar expedition on some kind of submarine in the 50s. He told his wife he was going to be gone for 3 weeks. He was gone for 3 years. So he was the chef on board, and when he came back, he opened a restaurant in Casablanca. He had a staff of 60. He cooked for the King of Morocco. His daughter was my neighbor. Wow. And he came over when he found out what I was doing, all the hunting and stuff, which fascinated them in France. They don't have that kind of space. He started coming over and we started visiting. Now, I had a tiny bit of French. He had a tiny bit of English, but we learned how to talk. And he started showing me these secrets, you know, with venison and the different sauces. And he would take a fish and he would cook the head for the stock. He would do all kinds of weird stuff, but the tastes that he brought out were fantastic. And I said, Raoul, you need to write a book. He said, this book right here. Yeah. But I remembered so much of that stuff.
And some of that will be shared on Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. And again, the debut is coming up October 6th on WKYT. Looking forward to it.
So am I.
Excited for you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much. All right.